Welcome back to Crazy Dave's Crew.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Laura.
And today we're going to give you our monthly update as promised on the Crazy Dave's Crew and the Crazy D Ranch and Rabbitry channels. Here we go.
No, that was good. Well, okay.
You going to go first? I'll let you go first.
Okay. I was just going to say I had a few days of being very involved in insurance and doctors and never take no for an answer. And if one person doesn't give you that you're willing to talk to you, you get somebody else. Do want to give a shout out to Kaylin at the infusion center. She really picked up the ball for my son Dave, and during one of my infusions she even came to me and said, well, I talked to a friend of mine, and where you're having this trouble with getting the medicine, etc., because it's not even been ordered, you need to go talk to the office manager. So I did, and you know what, I got it handled. Also want to give a shout out to Allie, who was the pharmacy liaison. I tell you, when she got her teeth into that, she did not let go.
Yeah, you got that right.
And even was calling me to make, to double check and make sure everything was handled. She was absolutely marvelous. So I just can't tell y'all how pleased I am with finally getting communication.
Communication's important.
And Dave has had his Skyrizi self-injection. We are looking at a colonoscopy in a couple months. Right now we're scheduled for January. I'm kind of wanting to do it sometime in December just so it can get over with. But so it's like the weight, you just physically feel the weight taken off. Let's see.
And speaking of insurance, I've been spending the last several weeks dealing with another type of insurance, our homeowners insurance. I told you the last video that we had pretty much been ignoring our house and everything for the last 2 years. And that's actually the last 2 summers, the time when you actually get out in the yard and work. And so some things had gotten overgrown and the insurance company wasn't happy about that. And I've been working with that, and I think we finally got all that settled today, in fact.
Yes.
So,
yay!
But I've been spending a lot of time clearing out the brush and the brimbles and cleaning up our yard.
I never dreamed it would be that hard.
No.
To get homeowners insurance.
They have gotten very picky.
And boy.
In fact, I was like, okay, when did our insurance company become our HOA?
Yeah.
I've always refused to be in an HOA neighborhood, and all of a sudden, your insurance company's taking care of that for you.
Big time.
They even complained about, we needed to paint a door. It's like, really? But yeah. We're all good now, so we're getting there.
A lot of things have changed. Anyway, so it's been fun. It's been real. It hadn't been real fun.
So that's kind of what's going on in our lives. And of course, we promised that we were going to be getting more active on our channels, which we have been. In fact, recent history, I'm sure everyone has heard about Charlie Kirk. I can't say that I'm, one of his minions or one of his major followers, but I did like watching him, and he made a lot of sense, in my opinion. He spoke with logic and spoke, what he said, he backed up. So if you've been watching the Crazy D Ranch channel, there is a new series.
Weekly series.
called My 3 Cents. And if you're wondering why I chose My 3 Cents, well, it's actually my 2 cents. But we've had a lot of inflation over the last few years, so 50% inflation made it my 3 cents.
Absolutely.
And on that, I am discussing our government, religion, our values, and just so you know, the very first comment I got on the first video, the person actually said, "I can't tell which side of the aisle you land on. It seems universal." Exactly.
Exactly.
That's my goal. I am not taking sides. I'm laying it out like it is. So if you get a chance, pop over to the Crazy D Ranch and Rabbitry. Check out that series. I think you'll really enjoy it. And I would love for comments and discussion.
And please subscribe. We're at, that one is at what, 515?
Yep.
We would love to see that hit 1,000 by the end of the year.
Absolutely.
So we're asking for your help on that.
And what have you been doing on the Crazy Dave's crew?
Well, of course, I've been doing some box openings. And I actually was in a bad place for a little while, emotionally and mentally, and really working through that. I am blessed with a wonderful family.
As much as I wanted to stay late at work, I made sure I came home early.
You came home not early.
No,
you just
not
came
on time.
You came home on time, and I just can't tell you how much my kids and my husband have meant to me during that time period. It was just, I didn't feel like doing anything. I was just not in the best place, and I didn't make videos because I want to make people feel better. Mm-hmm. And think about it, slickery. I love the fact that was a word that came out of my mouth during one of our geocaching sessions, and none of them have let me forget about it. But I'm okay with it. I love it. And we had comments from viewers and of course the LOLs and the ha-has, and so if there's any way at all, we get enough depressing stuff on Facebook and the news and everything else. You don't need that from me, so I kind of stayed off the camera. But I have gotten my sewing machine going.
Today, in fact.
One day last week.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Friday. You'd called and you said, "Wow, I haven't heard that sound in a while," because I had the machine going while he was on the phone, and I think it pleased him, and it did make me feel better. So I have started doing some sewing. I've been doing a lot of research. We played a game. In fact, we played a couple games the other night with the kids. We played Stupid Deaths. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Now it was funny because when we pulled that one out, the kids, "Oh, Mom's gonna win." Mom didn't win. And then we played, what was the game that they had us on the computer?
Something on the computer that we had to come up with words, and I don't know.
I know the one was Quiplash.
Quiplash, yeah.
Now, ironically, I won. That one I won.
Yeah.
But no, we had a good time. Been looking at recipes, different things. We're already trying to think of Christmas and what can we do for Christmas.
Oh, speaking of that, I've been researching Japanese Christmas. We talked about doing Japanese years ago, and
if you don't remember, we've done some Christmas traditions. One year we did, I think, France, and one year we did Germany, and one of the kids wanted to do Japan.
So let me tell you what I have found out. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. It's going to be an interesting December and a little bit into January, which we'll explain later.
And what I do love with that is that it is going to be involving the kids too. So we will be back as the crazy crew. So that's been good.
The whole crew?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Is our camera big enough for that now? Because they
I
have
don't
grown
know.
a little bit.
They have grown a lot. I love going back and watching the old videos.
Yes.
I love the memories I get on Facebook. I think one of my memories was like from 14 years ago, and Shelby's, Mom, you have an eyebrow hair that needs to be tweezed. And I actually posted on Facebook, and I was like, where did she get this from? You know, I was like, is it just ingrained? Is this a biological thing that she just, anyway, was she pre-programmed? But
I didn't do any programming.
But I love going back and looking at what I've written about my kids and some drawings and things that they've done that I'd shared. It's actually not a bad little scrapbook when you think about it. But cleaning the house, cleaning the yard. I've been doing some crocheting. We need to work in the storage room.
A lot.
And we need to keep going through all the boxes of stuff that we'd brought back from your sister's house. His mom lives in this 2-bedroom apartment.
It's kind of
like an apartment. Yeah. So she didn't have room for it all, and we didn't want to just dump it all on her. So we brought it down with us.
Big mistake. Big mistake. But that's what we're looking at. But we are going to be adding new videos and new series to our channels coming up. Now that I've handled the insurance issues and got the yard somewhat cleaned up, I'm going to start working on building some new rabbit hutches and possibly a storage building. And
you were talking about fall and winter crops.
Talking about fall and winter crops.
Maybe.
We'll see. Here in Chattanooga, our winter doesn't really start until January, so I probably have. Normally, they would tell you to start in October. I can probably start in late November and still be good. So that's possibly coming.
I'm trying to encourage him to do some more microgreens, which that actually got moved downstairs, so we no longer have microgreen racks in our living room. Just some boxes full of stuff that we have to go through.
Yep.
Need to finish painting the downstairs.
I thought you were done.
No, there's still some areas I haven't quite gotten to yet.
She doesn't paint like I do. I'd do a whole wall and be done with it, but...
Well, the problem is there's still some furniture there. The areas where we moved furniture out because of the water from the hot water heater.
True.
All of that area is done. Yes. But... and then the area from when the flooding from the door, all that area is done, but there's still some areas that I haven't moved the bookcases.
What are we expecting on your channel coming up?
Well,
your channel, our channel,
this channel,
the channel she spends most of her time on.
Well, some sewing videos.
Awesome.
And I am looking, and I have a pair of pants that I want to upcycle. That they just don't quite fit right. So I'm going to lop them off and do some things to them.
Just lop them.
Yep. And
that's a word.
And then there was a shirt I'd gotten from his sisters that I really liked, but it had some buttons. So I'd like to start looking at some upcycling. To begin with, it's just getting reacclimated with my machine. Figuring out... that port is twisted, that doesn't need to be there, and I forgot to have a receptacle for my threads.
Yeah, because we've done a lot of rearranging.
A lot of rearranging.
You've got to relearn how to use your sewing room.
And in some cases, I have to find things. I put them away, and I put them away in a good place down there.
Oh,
but
that's never a good thing.
I need to make sure I can find them and have them accessible for what I'm doing. So... it's going to take a little bit of time to work through it. And the only way you can do that is to actually sit down there at your machine and do the process. And figure out what you need and what you don't need. But I have actually filmed the Thursday Threads.
So they can expect to see Thursday Threads coming back soon.
Yes.
Awesome.
Anyway, there's a lot coming up.
Oh.
But we are going slow and steady. Slow and steady.
It seems like when we get going good, everything crashes. So we're going to kind of ease that gas pedal down a little bit. So
I want to start the Can of Crazy back up.
Can of Crazies. Did you know? I've been working on some scripts for that. So keep watching because you're going to learn some things that are just absolutely insane.
Absolutely. And I've had my kids even tell me about some things. They're a little reluctant to actually write the script, but they're gonna.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Well, I think... Excuse me.
And eventually I'm going to get to some recipes. You know, the egg shortage and things like that. I never got around to doing some videos during that time, but...
There will be another egg shortage someday.
There will, and I think we need to make some videos with egg substitutions, and you know, can't get to the store. What do you do? Quick, easy meals, but still nutritious. I've kind of fallen down on that, and I need to get back to it with him being diagnosed diabetes, and Dave and Shelby. Now, granted, Shelby doesn't suffer from UC anymore because she has the J pouch.
It's still healthy eating.
Still needs to have healthy eating. David, especially with his issues. 12 years and 12-year anniversary just passed of her having her third and final surgery for her J pouch.
Wow.
And now Dave, with his inflammation and things going on in his gut, we have got to get back to the healthier options. It's going to take some time and effort.
Yes.
But
we shall do it.
It's worthwhile. It's worth it. My kids, my husband are worth it. Okay. And if nothing else, I need to teach my kids so they can do it.
Ooh, make them like fix food?
Yes.
Hey, maybe they'll learn to feed themselves and take care of themselves, and
I'm waiting for them to fix dinner so I don't have to.
And we can just go on vacation someday and forget to come back.
Actually, you know, just a long weekend would be nice.
Maybe we'll try that sometime.
And not going to clean out a house and not going to clean up a yard, you know, and not dealing with lawyers and insurance and doctors. Oh, that'd be really nice.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
We'll have to think on that.
Keep our fingers crossed. And don't forget, we're still working on our vision book.
Yes.
For the farm. And again, anytime that you... The best thing you can do if you wanted to help out is to keep watching the videos. Share them, like them, make comments, watch them. If the holiday's coming up and you're buying something from Amazon, take a stop by our Amazon shop first. Same price. No extra charge to you. But definitely keep watching. That's the best thing.
And we're also going to have a link in every one of our videos for farm donation anytime you want to help out with the Rabbitry as it is now, or help move us toward getting our real farm.
Yep.
We definitely appreciate it. But anything that you can do, we
and if you can't,
we love y'all just watching.
I'm saying if you can't do much, just keep watching.
But
I do want to mention, I hadn't gone anywhere and gotten my hair done in a long time. But I went and got my hair cut and permed, and I even got a manicure at Chat State. And the perm was $35. The haircut was $5, and the manicure, and if you just do the manicure, it's like $6. But if you get nail polish, it's $8. Yeah, and I'm actually very pleased.
Major savings there.
Major savings, and I'm real pleased.
Yeah, she's becoming a girl after all these years.
I'm becoming a girl. Yeah, I actually told him I wanted to go to a beauty store that's opened up down the street.
I told him girls are expensive, so I may have to get rid of her.
No, I'm becoming a girl. I actually bought some makeup and things the other day. I want some new hair clips.
Yeah,
and
everybody's got to have a hobby, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to turn into a girl. Anyway.
Thank you guys for watching tonight. We are so glad you're here, and please keep watching us and coming back for more of our insanity, our craziness, our
wild and crazy life.
Be sure to like, subscribe, head over to Crazy D Ranch and Rabbitry and subscribe there and watch those videos. And we will see you next time.
Right here on Crazy Dave's Truth.